God. It's wonderful to come your way again today. My name is Victor Osaoyi, the marriage doctor. Relax and sit back and hear a word that will help you build a solid and a glorious marriage. Remember, I have set time with that number and I will keep saying it till the end of time. Marriage is sweet only when you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, marriage can be very, very frustrating and disappointing. This calls for knowledge. You need to know things about marriage. No marriage is irreparable. Whatever level you are at in your marriage experience, it can be better. And of course, it will be better because of the God factor in your life now. Listen, you are just a phone call away from solutions to your marital problems. Make that call today. And if you care to call, my number is 6311-51503. I repeat, 6311-51503. And if you are calling out of Spain, remember also to add a code number 0034. Those of you that call from a view from Malawi, from Zambia, from Zimbabwe, from Canada, this is just to let you know that somebody is here for you. You can easily make a call. Those in Barcelona, you can visit our church and see me face to face. We'll discuss and you'll have solutions to your marital problems. God bless you. If you want a special note to your solution to your problems on a note, you can write me through my WhatsApp and I will respond to it via WhatsApp also, so you can have it to keep. God bless you. Today I want to continue with what we started on Sunday, the love that works in marriage. And we said so many things about love that works in marriage. We have been looking at the main characteristics of love that works in marriage. And today I will continue with part 2 of that teaching. Love that works in marriage must be unconditional. Fatima, God bless you. Abbas, God bless you. Please, as you are joining, invite people to come join, invite others, open it up to more viewers, invite others, please join me, share with other people so it can be broad-based. Viewership can be broad-based. God bless you. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors, even your friends from outside other countries. Invite them so they can be a part of what we are doing. God bless you. Akoswagi, God bless you. God bless you. Help me to share it. Make your comments and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. All right. Love that works in marriage must be unconditional. This is very, very important. It must be unconditional. Love without conditions, no limitations, complete and guaranteed. That's a love that works in marriage, not any other kind of love. It must be unconditional. Most of you fail in your marriage because you put conditions in your marriage. My husband must be this if this marriage is going to work. My husband must be that. My husband must be that. My wife must be this. My wife must be that. Conditions don't make marriage work. Love that works in marriage must be without limitations. Those conditions you put for marriage to work are limitations to your loving. They are limitations. They limit you. They limit your spouse. They limit your partner because you have limitations. You have conditions. Love that works in marriage must be unconditional. God's love is unconditional. It doesn't matter who you are. Love does not see color or status. Or love does not see those things. Love does not see social structure. Love does not see those things. Love is unconditional. If it is going to work in your marriage, it must be unconditional. Love must be unconditional. Write that down if you are writing. Love must be unconditional. When there is condition, there are conditions to your loving, then you have placed limitations. And that means the people are no longer free to be themselves. All right? So you need to understand that. Okay? You must know that. Love must be unconditional. I don't see how this is violating any rule. I'm talking about love. What rule is it violating? I don't understand. Okay? You must understand that love is unconditional. Alright? Love is unconditional. You cannot put limitations on love and expect to have the best. You cannot expect your partner to open her heart or his heart to you 100% with your limitations. Stop putting limitations on love. Stop putting limitations on love. Okay? Stop putting limitations on love. All right? Again, you need to have acceptance. The love that works in marriage must be love that accepts your spouse the way he or she is. The love that accepts your spouse the way he or she is. Preeti, God bless you. God bless you. Chacha, God bless you. Thank you for joining. Please invite others, share with other people, and it will be a blessing to them. God bless you. All right? So we need to understand that love has to be the love that accepts your neighbor, your spouse, your husband, your wife. It has to be the one that accepts them the way they are. Yes, they may not have to remain the way they are because there is room for change. But acceptance is very important. Now, this is one reason why you see that husbands, men are closer to their mothers, because the mother accepts him the way he is and believes in him. So if you want your marriage to work, that love that you have, you said you love him, you said you love her, it must accept him or her the way he or she is. And then there could be room for changes. That's simple. That's simple. There is always room for change. While you are building and teaching, love must be without dissimulation. It must be complete. Only complete love is guaranteed, and complete love is the love that accepts your neighbor, your spouse, your wife, your husband as they are, without conditioning them to anything. All right? You must understand also that love is not a feeling. Love is not a feeling. Feelings are chemicals. They can change by time. Within 5 minutes, even 3 minutes, something can change because it's feeling. But love is not a feeling. Love is not a feeling. So your love is not supposed to change. Love is love. You can grow in love. You are the one that grows in love. Love is love. Love is love. Love doesn't grow cold. It's you that is growing cold. Love is always love. You must understand that. All right? You may not feel loved, but you are loved. You don't have to feel loved to be sure you are loved. Your partner has confessed love to you. Accept that love and run with it. If there are reasons for you to make amendments, that can be made while you are on the way, working out your love, working out your marriage. You understand? Love must not be a feeling. You don't have to feel loved. No, I don't feel it anymore. I don't feel this love anymore. No, you don't have to feel loved. Love is not a feeling. All right? Love is not a feeling. Love is not a feeling. Love is not a feeling. Love is love. All right? You must know that. That is why it is generated by decision. It's generated by a decision. You decided to choose that person and love that person. You didn't feel like it was a decision you made. All right? Pretty, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right? Okay, and love that works in marriage must be committed to the partner, the other partner, in spite of flaws, in spite of flaws, in spite of faults. The love that works in marriage must be committed. Committed to your wife, committed to your husband, committed. You must be committed. That love must be committed. If it is not committed, then it's not genuine. It's not going to work. In spite of flaws, nobody is perfect. I was teaching the other time some weeks ago, and I remember telling us that only God is congruent, because as a human, what you are and what you thought you were are two different things. There's no perfection in humans. Only God is perfect. So every man has faults. Every woman has faults. So as a lover joined together with another person in marriage, you must understand that your partner has faults. He has weaknesses. She has faults. She has weaknesses. She has flaws. He has flaws. You both has flaws. So you must be committed to your spouse in spite of flaws. That's one of the characteristics of true love. It's committed in spite of flaws. God is committed to us in spite of our faults and all our stupid and silly weaknesses. He still loves us, cares much about us, helps us every way. But you, with your wife, just you and your wife, you see all the evils in her, you see all the evils in him, and you think that, oh, I don't feel this anymore because of this, because of that. All right? And you must understand that true love has no reason. True love has no reason. If you have a reason for loving your spouse, it's not true love. If you have a reason for loving your husband, it's not true love. If you have a reason for loving your wife, it's not true love. True love has no reason. All right? True love has no reason. Has no reason. Love is love. He loves you and that's all. She loves you and that's all. All right? You must understand that. You must understand that. You must understand that. Okay? You must understand that. True love has no reason. No reason. If you love your wife, love her. You love your husband, love him. There should be no reason. There should be no reason. True love has no reason for loving. You are in love with him, you are in love with her, and that settles it. How are you?
Fine, Papa.
God bless you.
Thank you, Daddy.
You just passing, or you want to ask a question, or you want to say something?
No, I just like to say hi. I just greet. I respect the grace.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much.
More grace,
Thank
Papa.
you so much.
Thank
We
you,
are
Daddy.
talking about a love that works in marriage.
That is it.
All right. So,
Yes,
like
sir.
I was saying, the love that works in marriage must be committed in spite of flaws, because we are all full of flaws. Every one of us, the husband, the wife, we are all full of flaws. So don't withdraw your love because of somebody's fault. If you are withdrawing love because of a fault, then you were never in love with that person truly. You're never truly in love. You are in love with something in him or her. That's a fact. That's the truth. If you truly love that person, there should be no reason for loving that person. All right? Secondly, true love does not withdraw things that are given because of a quarrel, because of a disagreement. Then what you have given, the gift you gave to your spouse before, you withdraw it because you have a disagreement with your spouse. You have a disagreement with your wife, you withdraw the car you bought for her. You have a problem with your husband, you withdraw the coat, the suits you bought for him. Right? That is not true love. True love does not withdraw gifts because of a disagreement. It does not. True love does not withdraw because of a disagreement. If you withdraw your love, then you were never truly in love. Now, I didn't say you didn't love him, but you were never truly in love, because true love has no reason. Has no reason. All right? We are told that God loves us. Even when we were yet in sin, he loved us. There was no reason. He loved us because he wanted us to be saved. He just loved us. And so your love must be without condition. That is why we said, number one, today, it must be unconditional. It must be unconditional. There must be no limitation. Don't limit your love to anything. Don't limit your love to anything.
Yes, Papa.
All right? You must know that love is so special. It's so special. It's just unfortunate that it is so misunderstood. But you see, love is a medicine, very powerful medicine that can cure people, cure your partner, cure your wife, cure your husband. Very powerful medicine. All right? Okay. Now, one thing you need to understand is everybody wants to know that they are needed and important. This is serious. All right? Everybody, your wife wants to know that she's important to you and that she's needed. Your husband wants to know and be sure that he's important to you and is needed. All right? Good Christians must have love. Anybody that is married must have this kind of love. Not anyhow kind of love. Not the love of error. All right?
Yeah.
Give love and expect nothing back in return. The person will naturally love you without you asking for it. Your neighbor will naturally love you back. That is the truth. That is the truth. If you know that, you just keep loving. All right? Now, the truth again is, the more of us that Christ has, the more of you that you can give. If you cannot love God 100%, you can't love man, you can't love woman. So the reason that love is actually, marriages are failing is because the love we share, we say we have, it's not the love of God. The God kind of love does not have a reason for loving you. Does not have a reason for loving you. Yes, that you love him does not mean that you continue in error. Errors must be corrected. Errors in the man, errors in the woman must be corrected. Flaws must be amended. Faults must be changed. But this we can do through the same loving. You can love a person, a woman, a man, to changing his or her character. All right? So stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourselves. Stop limiting yourselves. Love is a higher standard. It's a higher principle. It's a superior principle. If you are living by a superior principle, you are higher than faults. You are higher than flaws. So when you are pinning everything about your spouse, your husband, your wife on her fault, on his faults, then your standard of living, your principle of living is inferior. Live by a superior principle. Now, that superior principle is love instead of hatred. Love instead of hatred. Mercy instead of vengeance, instead of taking revenge. Honesty instead of being dishonest. Faith instead of fear. Give yourself instead of taking the other person. These are superior principles for your marriage. Love in place of hatred, mercy in place of vengeance, honesty in place of dishonesty, faith in place of fear. Don't be afraid. Why are you afraid of your husband? Why are you afraid of your marriage? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. There is no reason for you to be afraid. Honesty in place of dishonesty. Men, women, don't be dishonest. Don't be. Be honest. If you tell your wife, I'm going to work, please make sure you are going to work. If you told your husband, I'm going to see my mom, make sure you are going to see your mom. You must not be seen somewhere else. You have a telephone. You can make a call. Honey, I just left my mother's house. I'm on my way to Carrefour. I'm on my way to Cutting Glass. I'm on my way to Mercadona. I'm on my way to the market. I'm on my way to this place. Let it be known. Be honest. Honest. And if you couldn't make a call and you were asked, please don't lie. Just tell them where you went. If you are sure of yourself, there's no need to lie.
That's it.
All right? Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your partner. Have faith in your wife. Have faith in your husband. It's not easy, but build it. It's important you build it. Living by superior standards, superior principle will make your marriage to be sweet, strong, and powerful. All right? This is the truth. If you do not understand this, your marriage is not being built on kingdom materials. There are kingdom principles that will make your marriage work. That's what I'll be sharing with you. And it is good for you to know these things. Your husband loves you. That's why he's providing for you. Your wife loves you. That's why she serves you and makes you the best in her life. Left all others to follow you. You must grant the respect to these people. Respect your husband for that. Respect him for that. All he wants from you is just that respect. Give it to him. It's not too much to ask. All your wife is asking for is that sincerity. Give it to her. It's not too much to ask. Where were you? Don't hide where you went. Unless you have skeleton in your cupboard.
Oh, that's
You
true.
have to understand these things. Be sincere. Love and marriage works with sincerity. If you are not sincere with your wife and with your husband, your marriage will have problems. It will have cracks. And those are the cracks that will make your marriage to fall aside. You must understand that. Stop praying instead of living right. You are supposed to live right, not praying. I have said it time with that number. It is not prayer that will make your marriage to become super heady. No, it's not. It's what you do, how you live with her, how you live with him. You can pray all you will, all you want. If you're not living right, the marriage will still have problems. To still have problems. It is not the devil that's your problem. It is you that's the problem. So if you make some changes and be right with yourself and with your husband, things are going to work for you. All right? If you are not happy in your marriage, check what is going on in your marriage. Is your loving correct? If you are not happy, chances are your love is built on feeling. If you are not happy in your marriage, chances are, I repeat, write that down if you're writing. Your marriage is built on feeling. Your love is built on feeling. And like I said, love is not feeling. Love is not feeling. Love is not feeling. All right? Love is not feeling. If you value your husband and your wife, you will live right. Again, we are not told in the scriptures that only the man should love. That's not scripture. It's half truth. The whole truth is, according to the Bible, a woman too has to love.
Is woman loving Papa or like?
If you read Titus 2 verse 4, it says that the elderly women, the older women, should teach the younger women to be keepers at home, that is to stay at home, that is take care of the home. Doesn't mean they shouldn't work, but that they should be homely. And then love their husbands and love their children. He didn't say like their husband, no. He said love their husband and love their children. So a woman should love, not like. A woman should love just the way the man loves.
Because the same Bible let us to know, say, man, love your wife.
Yes.
Because we are not thinking that the love of the man is supposed to be higher. Maybe when the man is having 100%, the woman should be 95%.
Well,
honestly.
whatever percentage it is. But you see, my dear, love is love. Like I said, love has no limitations, love has no condition. Love is a superior principle. Love is a superior principle. And all of us who are married should live by that superior principle. There is no percentage in loving.
No,
I
what I
should
mean
love
by
you
that, because
100%, and my wife should love me 100%.
when the
Now, I
woman
understand
love
where
the
they are
man
going, where they
more than
said,
the woman.
husband, love your wife, wife, be submissive to your husband. Yes, those are all truth. But it didn't say the woman should not love. No.
And the woman should love. But what I've noticed, because most houses, most marriages, than the women, they love their husband more than the man do. So the man will not be stable because the love is not there for the woman. He loves someone else. And that marriage always with. I have
Well,
seen many. I have
to those
noticed
people,
many.
I will always say that they need to make changes. No love should be higher than the other one. In courtship, now in courtship, listen to me, in courtship, I have counseled ladies who are in courtship, who want to fall in love, to choose the man that love them more than they love him. All right, but in marriage, there's no higher love in each other. The love must be 100% from you, 100% from your husband. It's important that way.
Because definitely I've even understand that maybe when a man love the wife sincerely from his own heart, yes, he can easily have money to, he can subdue the lady by giving him something, money. We women, we love money. So
Yeah.
maybe when we see a man that is giving us money, now it's easy for we to develop our love. But
Any love that is developed on money is not true love.
that is number one. But number two, maybe when the woman love the man most and is enticing the man with money, when he don't have money, that marriage is not going anywhere.
Exactly. You see my point. That is why every one of us must live by the superior standard, unconditional love. Love must not be based on money or shape of a woman or the face of a woman or the nose of a man or the pulse of a man. Love must be based on true love, the divine love, the love of God. The love of God. God bless you, Glory. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. So love, true love has no condition, my sister. True love has no condition. True love has no reason. Don't love a man because of money. Yes, you need money, not because you are stupid, but because you know the children will always be asking for what they need. And you are the one at home. That's why the woman needs money. Every man understands that. Who doesn't not understand that does not understand what marriage is. He just needed somebody to be having sex with at home. That's the truth. But if you understand what marriage is, you will know that your wife needs money to keep the house running. Because children come up, they don't see you. They see your wife. They ask your wife for what they want. They want biscuits, they want chuches, they want this, they want code is coming now. Husband is busy making money. It is the woman that will go to the market to change wardrobes. So women need money for this, but money must not be based. Your love must not be based on how much is given to you.
But
Any
where
woman
we are
basing
in our
love on money
generation now,
is making a mistake.
yes, sir. In our generation now, the women are the one toasting men, and at the end, the marriage must break down. Many are breaking down.
Well, for me, it doesn't matter how the marriage, who proposed or who did not propose. So far, you understand what marriage is. If you understand what marriage is, who approach each other is not important. All right. We know it's a tradition that men approaches women, but those are archaic traditions. If you love a person and you are with that person, no need to hide it from the person. It must be known. But care must be taken, and like I keep saying, pray before any move. Before you marry, prayer is very important. After you marry, work is very important. Because before you marry, you need to be in order, be guided by God, be led by the Spirit of God, so you don't make the wrong choice. After you are married, what you need now is not prayer, but walking. working, seriously working, hard work to make the marriage strong. God bless you, Glory. God bless you. God
Daddy,
bless
thank you so much.
everyone.
Good morning, sir.
God bless you. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How's the family, sir?
Fine. Good to see you today.
Thank you, sir.
God bless.
Well, I don't really have anything to say about your topic because I don't know what you're talking about, so I won't be staying long, sir.
We are talking about the love that works in marriage.
Ah,
The love that works in marriage. And we have said that I started it on Sunday, and today I'm talking about unconditional love. The love that works must be unconditional. Must be unconditional. The love that works must have acceptance, to accept your husband, accept your wife the way they are. The way
that's
they are.
true.
There is room for change.
Love in relationship has to be from the both sides. It doesn't
Yes,
have to come from one side. When a woman is
exactly.
contributing a lot in the relationship and the man is not supporting the woman's love can easily die. The same thing with the man. When the man is loving the woman and doing everything possible and the woman is not playing her part as a woman, this can also break home.
Yeah.
And the reason
So,
why I believe that these things are happening is because one must always want to play the part of selfishness and one will be playing part of giving. So when it's not cooperating together, it cannot stand, you know.
God bless you. Thank you for that
The
word. But look,
relationship of the relationship of nowadays, I cannot judge is the men, I cannot judge is the women. I just believe that it's all about self-centered, that is greediness. You
now, my
understand?
dear,
So,
selfishness is very bad in a marriage.
of course,
Nobody who is married, listening now, amend your ways. Selfishness, self-centeredness is bad in marriage. Don't be a taker, be a giver in your marriage. Now, we're talking about taking and giving, not talking about money. Anything that is necessary for the marriage, don't be a taker, be a giver. Give love, give time, give the interest, everything. Then the other partner will naturally, she doesn't need to be told, he doesn't need to be told. Naturally, we practice the same thing with you, and your marriage will be loving, lovely, full of strength and health. Be honest.
that's true.
This is
Daddy,
just
thank you
what
so
we are
much for
saying.
your advice and the topic you always bring so that people will always learn and learn how to keep their home, because marriage of nowadays is so full of one side selfishness from the other. So that's the reason why marriage are not standing anymore. Not like the time of our forefathers, where our mother can bear a lot and our mother can say, oh, I don't have a place to go, okay, no problem, I remain here. But these days, because people are now, having their own self-comfort of income, so actually nobody will want to stay with someone that is not making life comfortable for him or her. So it's very easily for one to walk away these days, because unlike those days where our parents are very poor, like our mothers, they don't have a home, they don't have a place to go, no relative to run to, nothing. So they can bear and say, okay, this is where I believe that men are getting it wrong with women. Those days when our men will be treating our women bad, they will say, okay, Emeke not here, she go nowhere, she stays here with me, and the woman really don't have a place to go. But these days, if a man should be having such mind that, oh, she's my wife, I can maltreat her, she go nowhere, that's a very big wrong of the man, because women nowadays, they have a place to go.
Well,
They
again,
have
let me
their
say
home
it
to
again.
go.
Let me quickly.
They have their place to stay comfort. They have their money. They have everything they want. So if any man should like kind of, okay, she's my wife, that's why most men of nowadays, this is the truth. This is what is going on nowadays. Men use the mindset of our forefathers of those days to be following their wife. I'm the man, I'm to control, I'm to do this. But forgetting that the reason why our parents, our mother, those days are bearing those things from our forefathers then was because of poverty. Not that our mothers were really, really happy about it. Even here in the Western world, those days, the white people too, they also, maltreat their women. They do a lot of bad things to their wife. They do a lot of bad things to their children. You understand? A lot of things were going on then within them. That was why the law of the Western world are very, very strong and solid, because women were also suffering like our mothers too. Their
Now,
children were suffering along with them. So
Let
that
me
was
quickly
why
say
a strong
this.
law came that women have more powers here in Europe. That's why the law of women here is very, very strong, because they suffer like our mothers then back home in Africa. They do the same thing. But it's just that grace come upon them, their government make the law to be solid, because they become to see that women are God. They are not to be treated like trash. But it's so painful that up to now, such law in Africa is not yet placed. It's just that the women are just now the one fighting, standing for their rights. Every human being, we are all the same. So any man that really wants her home to stand strong must humble himself and stop saying this kind of I'm the man, a woman must be submissive and those stuff. The way the Bible said it, a lot of them are not putting it in practice at all.
Okay. Now, the truth, let me say this first. We must understand also, to the men listening, that marriage is not about control. It's about leadership. It's about leadership, not about control. So you don't have to be a control freak because you are the man or because you are the husband. No. Everybody is subject to rules in the marriage. The man is subject to rules in the marriage, and the woman is subject to rules in the marriage. Number two, let us as women, those who are listening, our wives who are listening, don't take rash decisions because you have a place to go. Now, let me quickly correct one thing. Our mothers in those days were not submissive because they were poor. Many of them were rich, but they were submissive because they know God did not give a second opportunity to make a second choice. You are married, you are married. Stay with your husband, stay with your wife, build your lives together. So
but that is the same Bible. The same Bible said it. The Bible didn't say that. The Bible also said that. Even Jesus Christ said that any hand that will take you to heaven, you should cut it off. Any woman that should die because he's married, the woman will be angry. God will be angry with such a woman. God always give a chance. That is why God himself created this world. We are in the third generation. The first generation, it was not good, and God destroyed it. The second generation, it was not good. God destroyed it. We are the third generation, and he's pleased with us. That is why we are still living. So any woman, any man that is with somebody, you understand, that is not good, and the person feels he doesn't have a choice, that is not right. God didn't say it so.
No. Everybody has a choice. But
if Jesus can say that any hand that will take you to hellfire will not, even the Bible said it, that a man can marry another wife, yes or no? The Bible said it.
No, say that.
Daddy, he said it.
Pastors are changing that.
The Bible said it that a man can marry another wife, but he have to respect the first wife. You have to respect the first wife.
No.
Why not? That is in the Bible.
It says is that if the woman is dead or the man is dead, the other person is not under restriction not to remarry.
Okay, Daddy, what about when the Bible said that if any woman should commit adultery, the man should send the woman away, not to take the woman back? So if such a woman now commit adultery and she was sent away, won't she get married again?
It did not say you send her away. It's just a condition. In marriage, anything can be forgiven just the way God forgives us any sin we confess.
But forgiving is personal. Forgiving is personal. Some people who don't want to forgive don't want to forgive.
Yes, then they will carry their cross. But you see,
yes, but if
generally,
the person don't want
for
to
a
forgive,
marriage
the person has the right to make a choice as well.
Yes, they have a right. Any person has a right. But you see, if you want your marriage to work, first thing, you must be ready to be a fool. Whether you are the man, or whether you are the woman.
Okay, Daddy, what if the person is not ready to be a fool and the person is about to kill the other person? Must the person say because he's married, he must stay?
Oh, no. You see, again, I do not support violence in marriage. That is not the will of God.
Okay, when the other person is now violent, what the other person should do? Should the person stay in that violence or the person should go away?
Well, when the person tries as much as possible to make sure things change and things do not change, that person is free to take his or her own decisions.
Okay, when the person not take his own decision, that is the person may have the right to go and marry again or not?
First, the Bible says, be reconciled to your husband, except if there is no opportunity for reconciliation, then that person can be remarried.
Yes, you see, exactly.
Let me say this again.
So that is where the word now comes that marriage is not a do or die affair.
No, it's not a do or die affair. It's a loving affair. But let me quickly say this. Any person that wants his marriage or her marriage to work must not have a plan B at heart. Because plan B makes us not to work hard to make our marriages work. Look at what Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 7. He said, the virgins serve God with all their heart, how they may please God. He said, but those who are married please their husbands and please their wives. So that means there is a serious need for serious work, hard work in marriage. We have to work hard for our marriage to stand. Anyone that is not seriously ready to work hard, I have told people here, time without number, that marriage is not a 5 minutes drive along the road. It's not window shopping. It's a serious business. And
okay, Daddy, what about people who plan just to go and dupe a woman, or a woman who just plan to go and dupe a man for his own self-interest? And the person will find out that this person is just here for self-interest. What is the person have to do? Is it to stay because the Bible says you should stay in marriage, or the person is to walk away?
No, I advise that the person can sit down with that other partner and things can change. If things don't change, if you are deceived into a marriage, that is not a marriage. A marriage that begins by deception is not a correct marriage. God does not want anybody to deceive anybody into marriage. That's why we talk about honesty. Yes, you came late, but you now hear me what I said, that every married person must live by a superior principle. And I began by saying love over hatred. Number 2, mercy over vengeance. Don't avenge, have mercy. Number 3, honesty over dishonesty. Number 4, faith over fear. Number 5, giving yourself, giving your time, giving whatever you have in place of taking and taking and taking and taking. We must learn these superior principles. And if we live by these superior principles, we will not have problem in our marriages. Now, my assignment in this 1 or 2 hours I teach every week is to make sure we make some corrections. We make corrections to things that people are doing wrong in marriages. That's why marriages are failing, and children and women suffer a lot after marriage break. We have to correct those things and not amplify the things that make it break. We have to correct what people are doing. And one of those ways is to make sure people start well, build well, and if you start well and build well, your marriage will be strong. We don't have to have a plan B in mind. Any person entering marriage with, if it doesn't work, I get out, we never succeed in marriage. Again, nobody told you that marriage is perfect. Marriage is not perfect. Everybody has flaws. Everybody has faults. The man has faults. The woman has faults. We must sit down and harness our faults and make good use of them to better our lives. We all have differences. We must take our differences in our hands and use them to better our marriage, not to destroy our marriage. Nobody has 100% control of the other person. We must all submit ourselves to one another.
Daddy, thank you so much. Thanks for joining your life. I enjoyed the topic. Thank you. But Daddy, don't forget that the Bible said that man can marry another wife. Is it the Bible?
No, it's not in the Bible.
That is in the Bible.
It's not there. Give me the scripture, and then
don't worry, I will find the scripture and I will send it to your DM. It's in the Bible, Daddy. The Bible says the man can marry another wife.
I will be online again this night.
Daddy, is in the Bible. Is in the Bible. Is in the Bible.
God did not say you can marry another woman. He did not say that.
Maybe it's
that
in
is
my
why
Bible.
He gave Adam Eve. Only Eve he gave to Adam. All right? No, go tell your husband, say, look, you marry another woman. God bless you, Pastor Johnson. God bless you. Well, this is all time we allow us have today. We are glad. Pastor, God bless you. Thank you so much. Sister Glory, God bless you. Thank you. Pastor Johnson, God bless you for the rose. God bless you. God bless you. All the gifters, thank you. The Lord bless you. The Lord reward you. This is all time we allow us have this morning. By 8 p.m., likely we'll be online 8 or 9 p.m. Please be my guest. It will be good to have you online. Sister Glory, please be online 8 p.m. God bless you. This 1 hour has been a blessing to me, and I'm sure it was a blessing to you. Write me back or call me. Don't suffer in silence. You have a need in your marriage, please make that call today. Don't waste another time. My number is 6311-51503. Thank you, Pastor Johnson. God bless you richly. I'll see us again in the evening. God bless you.